God says, "Listen to me now, my child. A great darkness is racing toward you, and time is running out. I am not speaking in riddles, this is real. I, the Lord your God, say to you, a tragic wave is coming. This is not a message to scroll past. This is your moment. In just a few seconds, it may disappear. If your heart is beating fast, it is because your spirit recognizes truth. It is not by accident that you're reading this now. Comment Amen if your spirit feels it. This is an emergency from heaven. I am not warning you to cause fear, but to wake you up. A deep storm has been forming behind the curtain of your life. It is ready to strike when you are weakest. But I, the Lord of hosts, your defender, your shepherd, have stepped in to speak. Open your heart now, because this is your only rescue. Do not delay. Don't wait for a better time. Do not say, maybe later. You are not promised later. The devil has plotted something terrible to break you down, emotionally, spiritually, even physically. But I am sending this word to lift you before it hits. You are not forsaken. I have seen the sleepless nights, the unspoken cries, the trembling thoughts you hide from others. Comment 11:11 if this is confirmation for you. You have cried out, asking me if I am still near. You've whispered prayers into your pillow, asking if I've abandoned you. I have not. I have never moved. The world lied to you. I was there in the hospital room. I was there in your silence. I was there when everyone else left. And now I am calling you by name. If you feel that lump in your chest, that is the Holy Spirit stirring. This is not just text. This is me speaking through the unseen. This is your invitation. I don't need many words to move the earth, I need your faith. Let me in. Let me fight this coming storm for you. Like this video if you know I am talking directly to you. This may be your one moment of escape before the wave crashes. I know what you are facing. I know the fear that grips your mind at night. I know the pressure you carry that no one else sees. I know the enemy has whispered lies that say you won't make it, that this pain is permanent. But I say, no. I have spoken a better ending over your life. Comment 222 if you trust me to carry you through. You were not created for defeat. You were created for divine purpose. The enemy has tried to convince you that you're cursed. But I say you are chosen. You are mine. I have marked you for protection. The arrows that were sent your way, I have intercepted them. You may not see it, but you've been shielded more times than you know. There were battles that should have ended you, but I stepped in. There were relationships that almost destroyed you, but I intervened. There were breakdowns that almost turned to death, but I breathed strength into you when you were unaware. It wasn't luck. It wasn't coincidence. It was my hand. I have been faithful, and I will not stop now. Yes, the tragedy forming is real, but so is my power. Yes, The battle is intense, but my angels are stronger. Yes, the enemy is relentless, but I am the God who never sleeps. I don't leave when the storm rages. I walk on the water. I silence winds with a word. I raise the dead. I restore what was stolen. The very thing the enemy planned to use to destroy you will become the evidence of your testimony. What he meant for evil, I will use for good. My child, I need you to believe again. Not in what you see, not in what they said, but in what I have spoken over your life. I don't lie. I never fail. Don't fear what's coming, because I've already gone ahead of you. While you slept, I was preparing your rescue. While you doubted, I was surrounding you with my presence. While you wept, I was bottling every tear. I am not a distant God. I am not a silent God. I am right here, closer than your breath. You don't need to be perfect to receive this. You don't need to have it all together. You don't need to fix yourself before coming to me. Come broken, and I will restore you. Come empty, and I will fill you. Come wounded, and I will heal you. I do not reject the weak. I lift them. This is your moment of awakening. What comes next in your life depends on this moment. I have held back what should have already reached you. But now, I am sending you this final warning before it breaks through. Listen to my voice. Stay in my word. Cling to my promise. You are not alone. I chose you when others overlooked you. I called you when the world counted you out. I see greatness in you. I see faith that can move mountains. I see a fire that's still alive, even if it's been buried in ashes. I see you rising again, stronger, wiser, unshaken. Because I'm with you. Comment 333 if you declare your faith today. You have no idea how close you are to your breakthrough. Don't walk away from this moment. Don't scroll. Don't wait for another sign. I am speaking right now. And the fact that you're still reading means you were meant to receive this. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Let the world doubt you. I believe in you. Let fear try to grip you. I have given you power, love, and a sound mind. Let the enemy rage. I will put him under your feet. Let tears fall. I will turn them into joy. Let battles rise. I will equip you to win. I never allowed this message into your hands to tease your heart. I sent it to save your soul. Because the enemy has planned a bitter strike, but my hand is already moving to cancel it. My spirit is covering your home, your family, your body, your finances. I am not late. I am right on time. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not abandoned. You are not cursed. You are not weak. You are not alone. You are not behind. You are not losing. You are loved. You are protected. You are mine. You may feel like you've been walking through the fire for too long, but I have been walking with you in it. Just like I stood with the three in the furnace, I have never left your side. You didn't burn because I was your shield. The flames did not consume you. They refined you. What was meant to destroy you is now your preparation for the elevation I am about to release. You've questioned, why so many attacks, Lord? Why so much delay? But I tell you today, the battle has been great because your calling is greater. You were not born for an average life. You were created to disrupt darkness, to tear down strongholds, to carry my presence in places others fear to walk. That's why the enemy has been relentless. He fears what I'm about to do through you. Comment 555 if you receive this with faith. You are not reading this by accident. Every sentence is my way of pulling you back into alignment. You've drifted. You've doubted. You've even considered giving up on me. But I am not angry. I'm not disappointed. I'm still here, holding the door open for you to return. My grace is not fragile. It doesn't expire. My forgiveness is deeper than your shame. You can still come home. You can still start again. I don't call the qualified, I qualify the called. And I have called you by name. I have called you out of the pit, out of confusion, out of self-hatred, and into your divine purpose. Don't let guilt rob you of your destiny. Don't let fear cancel your anointing. Don't let the voices of the world drown out my voice. I am the only one who created you, so I am the only one who can define you. You are not what you did. You are not what happened to you. You are what I have declared you to be, redeemed, restored, and deeply loved. The storm that's coming was allowed to wake you up. It's not to punish you. It's to reposition you. Some things must break so I can build you again stronger. I don't waste pain. Every tear has been collected. Every setback has been recorded. And I will use it all. Yes, even the betrayal. Yes, even the loss. Yes, even the mistakes. You are standing at the edge of a shift. A spiritual shift that will shake everything around you. And if you let go of fear, if you grab hold of my hand, I will walk you into the miracle you've been praying for. The very thing you thought was lost forever, I can restore it in a moment. You have not missed your chance. I am the God of time. I can redeem what was stolen. I can give back the years the enemy devoured. I can reopen the doors you thought were sealed shut. I can make a way in the wilderness. I can cause rivers to flow in deserts. Comment 1212 if you believe in my power to restore. You are not watching this because you're weak. You are watching because I chose this moment to breathe life back into you. This is your revival. This is your rescue. This is your wake-up call. My voice is louder than the shame. My hand is stronger than your depression. My presence is more powerful than the spirit of fear that's tried to choke you. The enemy wants you distracted, scrolling endlessly, numbing the pain. But I want you awakened. I want you whole. I want you free. Not just patched up, transformed. And I am not asking you to do it alone. I sent my Son, not to condemn, but to save. My Son bore every sin, every shame, every wound, so you could be whole again. You've been carrying burdens that were never yours to carry. That anxiety, hand it over. That heartbreak, I can heal it. That hopelessness, let me replace it with peace. You weren't created to carry this weight. That's why you're so exhausted. That's why you're breaking down. But today, I offer you rest. Come to me, all who are weary, and I will give you rest. You've heard that verse, but now I want you to live it. This is not religion. This is relationship. I want your heart, not your perfection. I want your surrender, not your performance. I want you, just as you are. I can work with brokenness, I specialize in resurrection. You've asked for signs. Here I am giving you one. You've asked for confirmation. This is it. You've begged for clarity. My words are truth. You are not lost. You are being found. You are not falling apart. You are being rebuilt. You are not forgotten. You are deeply seen. Comment 777 if your spirit knows this is real. This is not fantasy. This is not manipulation. This is divine alignment. You are in the right place, at the right time, hearing the right words. Not because of coincidence, but because of my love. You didn't search for me. I've been chasing you. Why are neuroscience obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful. Some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Let them call you crazy. Let them mock your faith. Let them walk away. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. I will never betray you. I will never grow tired of you. You are not a burden to me. You are a joy. You are a treasure. You are my beloved child. Stand up, even with shaking knees. Speak life, even if your voice trembles. Walk forward, even when the path is unclear. I am lighting your steps. I am parting the waters. I am preparing the table before your enemies. You are entering a season of divine reversal. The weeping may have endured for a night, but joy is coming. Do not miss this moment. The warning was sent because I love you too much to let you crash. I gave you free will, but I also gave you grace. And if you use that will to turn back to me, I will restore everything the locusts have eaten. I will clothe you in honor. I will lift you from the ashes. I have done it before. I am doing it again. My hand is not too short to save. My heart is not too small to understand. I created galaxies and yet I count every strand of hair on your head. That is how deeply I care. That is how fully I protect. You are not stepping into tragedy. You are stepping into testimony. The very thing the enemy planned as your destruction will become the door to your destiny. The coming days may feel dark, but my light will not leave you. My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest. You are not entering tragedy, you are rising through it. You are not falling apart, you are shedding what can no longer stay. I am using this pressure to unlock your purpose. When the world sees ashes, I see the foundation for beauty. When others walk away, I draw closer. I do not flee from your mess, I enter it with power. Do not be deceived. The storm approaching isn't meant to destroy you. It is meant to break everything that has kept you from me. The lies, the idols, the fear, the chains, the false identity. All of it is being shaken loose. Because what's coming after the shaking is something so glorious, your heart won't be able to contain it. Comment 999 if you believe that the shaking will lead to your breakthrough. I know you feel exhausted. I know you've been trying to hold it together. You've been walking around smiling while silently falling apart inside. But I'm not asking you to hold it together anymore. I'm asking you to hand it over. You don't need to pretend for me. You don't need to impress me. You just need to be honest, and I'll meet you in the rawness. You've cried alone. You've battled silently. You've wondered why no one sees the weight you carry. But I've seen every moment. I've counted every tear. I've recorded every word you couldn't say out loud. And I've come to tell you, I care. I care more than you realize. And I will not let you drown. The waves may rise, but I walk on them. The fire may burn, but I command it to submit. The night may feel endless, but I am the dawn. There is no shadow I won't enter to reach you. There is no distance I won't cross to heal you. I am not the God of maybe, I am the God of always. You've begged me to show you a miracle, but my child, you are the miracle. The fact that you're still breathing after everything that tried to destroy you is evidence of my hand. The enemy tried. He planned. He plotted. But here you are, still standing. Still breathing. Still holding on, even if by a thread. That's not weakness. That's divine strength. Comment 1010 if you know this word is yours. This isn't hype. This isn't fiction. This is a rescue. And not everyone will hear it. Only those I've marked for this season. And you, child, are one of them. That's why the battle has been so intense. That's why you felt singled out. It's because you are. The enemy didn't attack you randomly. He saw the call on your life before you did. He saw the glory forming before you could feel it. He saw the impact you'd make once you fully woke up. That's why he came for your mind. That's why he targeted your peace. That's why he stirred betrayal around you. Because if he couldn't kill you, he wanted to convince you to quit. But I have stopped him. Again and again. I stood between you and the pit. I whispered when you wanted to give up. I protected you when you didn't even want protection. I lifted you when you cursed the pain. And even now, I'm still here. Still loving. Still pursuing. Still covering. You've told yourself you're too far gone. But what you don't realize is that I specialize in the far gone. I leave the 99 for the one. I run toward the prodigal. I rejoice over one broken heart that returns to me more than over 100 who perform without love. You don't need to fix yourself to be found. You just need to be willing. I am calling you not just to survive, but to rise. I am calling you out of the grave of despair. Out of the valley of shame. Out of the wilderness of doubt. This is not your permanent address. This is not your identity. You are not your past. You are not your failure. You are mine. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You were bought at a price. The blood of my son wasn't spilled in vain. That cross wasn't the end, it was the beginning. Your freedom has already been paid for. Your healing has already been made available. Your redemption is waiting, but you must say yes. Not just with your lips, but with your life. Comment 1515 if you're saying yes again. Say yes to my love. Say yes to my protection. Say yes to the divine plan that stretches far beyond what your eyes can see. You've lived long enough in fear. You've stayed too long in survival mode. It's time to live in abundance. It's time to walk in peace. The storm will come, but you will not be destroyed. The waves will crash, but you will not drown. The fire may burn, but you will come out without a single scorch. Because I walk with those who call on my name. I fight for those who trust in me. I bless those who surrender. You are about to see my glory in your life in ways you never imagined. What once felt distant will become daily. What once seemed impossible will begin unfolding quickly. You'll begin to notice things shift. Doors open. Relationships heal. Strength return. Joy rise. Not because you forced it, but because you finally let go and let me take over. I am not just the God of heaven. I am the God of your today. The God of your diagnosis. The God of your bank account. The God of your anxiety. The God of your children. The God of your broken heart. I do not live in temples, I live in surrendered hearts. So open yours now. Even if it's trembling. Even if it's guarded. Even if it's been shut for years. Just crack it open. I will rush in like the wind. I will fill you with peace. I will surround you with comfort. I will break the chains that held you for years. And you will not go back to who you were. You are being transformed. Even now, as you take these words in, my spirit is moving. I'm rearranging things in the unseen. I'm releasing angels to war on your behalf. I'm lifting burdens. I'm canceling attacks. I'm sealing you with favor. What the enemy started, I am finishing with glory. This is not just another emotional moment. This is a divine intervention. Heaven has stepped into your timeline. The war over your future is shifting. The cries of your past are being silenced. And the song of victory is rising. I'm not done with you. I'm just getting started. You've been holding on to pain for far too long. You've made room in your soul for wounds that were never meant to stay. You've let memories haunt you like permanent ghosts. But I, the Lord your Redeemer, say this, no more. That pain is not your identity. That grief is not your name. I am declaring a new beginning over your life. I have not asked you to carry your sorrow forever. I came to trade beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, praise for heaviness. And today, if you give me those broken pieces, I will give you peace that surpasses all understanding. What man couldn't fix, I can restore. What time didn't heal, I can redeem. Comment 1717 if you are ready to lay it all at my feet. You've tried to be strong for too long. You've held everyone else up, while silently falling apart yourself. But now I am reaching into your exhaustion and breathing life back into you. You don't have to carry the world. You just have to lean on me. I never called you to be everything for everyone. I called you to be mine. Let them misunderstand you. Let them misjudge your heart. I know the truth. I see beyond what others see. I see the kindness no one notices. I see the loyalty that cost you. I see the tears you wiped quickly. And I want you to know, I am proud of how you kept going even when it felt like no one was clapping for you. You didn't quit. You didn't fold. You didn't curse me in your pain. Even when you doubted, you still looked up. Even when you stumbled, you crawled forward. And because of that, I am opening up new doors that no man can shut. I am sending favor that no demon can block. I am assigning angels to guard your steps. Don't try to understand everything that's happened. Some pain was allowed to shape you, not define you. Some losses were permitted so I could shift your direction. I don't waste anything, not even what broke you. The pieces still matter to me. And I will make something beautiful with them. Comment Amen if your soul needed this today. You are not forgotten, and you are not too late. Even if the world tries to rush you, I work in divine timing. What took others years will come quickly for you because of my hand. Acceleration is coming. Not by your might, but by my spirit. I know you've lost people. I know you've buried dreams. I know you've wrestled with disappointment. But I also know this, you've survived every valley. And what's ahead is nothing compared to what I'm bringing into your life. You haven't even seen a glimpse of the glory I'm about to reveal in you. There are generational chains that are breaking because of your obedience. Your prayers have shaken things in the spiritual realm. I've heard you crying for your family. I've seen you fighting silently for your children. And I want you to know, it has not been in vain. I am working in ways you can't see. I am softening hearts. I am protecting futures. I am doing the impossible behind the scenes. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily, and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Don't let delay deceive you. Don't let silence convince you I'm absent. I'm still in control. Heaven hasn't lost its power. The throne is still occupied. And your name is still known in heaven. You are not one among millions. You are my beloved child. I formed you in the secret place. I numbered your days before you lived one of them. Comment 222 if you trust me even in the waiting. Because your trust will be rewarded. I'm not just sending blessings, I'm building you into one. People will look at your life and see evidence of my power. They will ask how you made it, and your only answer will be God. Because I will carry you through the fire and not even the smell of smoke will remain. I will rebuild what collapsed and it will be stronger than before. I will return to you everything the enemy stole, and I will give it back multiplied. This is not the end. This is the rise. You are stepping into a season of answered prayers. Not one or two. Many. Some you forgot you prayed. Some you thought I ignored. Some you never dared to ask out loud. But I was listening. I always listen. My silence was never denial. It was preparation. You had to be ready for what you asked for. You are not cursed. You are not overlooked. You are not invisible. You are seen, chosen, and highly favored. Heaven has not skipped over your address. The blessing is coming. The shift is already in motion. You are closer than you feel. Let go of comparing your timeline to others. Your journey was never supposed to look like theirs. I have written your story with precision. Every delay, every detour, every closed door, it all had purpose. And now, it will all make sense. My child, the pain will make sense when you see the promise. Comment 333 if you declare your faith right now. Not because everything is easy, but because you know I am faithful. I don't require perfection to release miracles. I just need surrender. I just need trust. I just need your yes. The enemy wanted to break your spirit, but he didn't realize how deep your roots were. He didn't know I had planted strength in you long before the storm arrived. He didn't expect you to rise after what hit you. But you did. And now, you will rise higher than ever. Because when I restore, I don't just replace, I elevate. I promote. I expand. I give you more than what was lost. I give you peace with it. I give you joy in it. I give you strength to keep it. And no man, no enemy, no force in hell can stop what I've ordained. You are moving into a season where the struggles of yesterday will become the strength of tomorrow. The anxiety that tried to choke you will now fuel your purpose. The grief that nearly paralyzed you will now lead others into hope. I do not waste pain. I turn it into power. So do not be afraid. The tragedy that was coming has been intercepted. The destruction that was planned has been cancelled. The schemes of the enemy have been shattered. Because you turned to me. Because you didn't give up. Because you still believed when it was hardest. You've passed through the fire. You've endured the night. Now, get ready for the morning. Get ready for the laughter. Get ready for the restoration. Get ready for the favor. Get ready for the unexpected blessings. Get ready for the doors to open. Get ready for the weight to lift. I am moving. This is the season where your name will be spoken in rooms you haven't entered. Where blessings will come without warning. Where healing will feel sudden, even though I've been working on it for years. Where peace will fall like rain. Where joy will overflow. This is your moment. And it begins now. You've been wandering in uncertainty, but I'm anchoring you now. You've stood at crossroads, torn between what was and what could be. But I am the God who makes paths in the wilderness. I am not just showing you the way, I am the way. When everything else feels unstable, I remain the same. I do not change. My promises do not expire. Child, you must know this. The attacks against you were not signs that I abandoned you. They were evidence that you carry weight in the Spirit. If you were not valuable, you would not be under siege. But because you are anointed, because your prayers shift atmospheres, because your heart still believes despite the wounds, the enemy panicked. And now I'm stepping in. Comment 11:11 if you know the battle proves your value. The darkness feared your voice. The enemy knew that if you made it through this, you would become a weapon of light. And now that you're still here, still breathing, still reading, still praying, hell has already lost. You don't fight alone. I am surrounding you with my power. You feel tired, but I'm sending strength. You feel stuck, but I'm sending vision. You feel heavy, but I'm sending breakthrough. I am the God of suddenly. I move in ways that confound logic. Just as I parted the Red Sea, I will part the obstacles before you. Just as I shut the mouths of lions, I will silence every accusation rising against you. You have cried, God, when will it be my turn? And I say to you now, your turn is here. You have waited, and the wait has not been wasted. I was building endurance. I was forging spiritual maturity. I was protecting you from doors that looked good but were sent to destroy you. And now, the right door is opening. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase, just 9 words long, that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. What's coming will not require you to force anything. My favor will go before you. You won't have to beg. You won't have to plead. You won't have to prove yourself. I've already approved you. I've already spoken your name in heavenly places. I've already aligned what needs to be aligned. Comment Amen if you receive that with a surrendered heart. You are not forgotten. You are being elevated. You are walking into answered prayers. I am aligning divine appointments. I am orchestrating divine connections. You've asked me for breakthrough, and I've been preparing the land while you were in the waiting room. Your hands will soon hold what your faith has been carrying. The vision you tucked away in your heart, the one you thought was too far-fetched, too unrealistic, too broken, I never forgot it. I planted it in you. And I water it with every trial you've endured. With every act of obedience. With every whispered prayer. You've been faithful in the unseen. You've prayed for others when you needed a miracle yourself. You've worshipped when it hurt. You've chosen forgiveness when bitterness would have been easier. And I saw it all. Not one act of obedience, not one surrender, not one tear has gone unnoticed. I will reward you in the open. Let them question your process. Let them mock your faith. Let them doubt your story. But I will make it clear who has covered you. I will make it known who has favored you. The same voices that mocked you will witness your restoration. They won't understand it, but they'll know it was me. Comment 777 if you still believe in miracles. Because that's what I'm doing in your life, a miracle. One you can't explain. one you can't fabricate, one that leaves no doubt it was divine. I'm not blessing you because you're perfect. I'm blessing you because you kept walking when it was hard. Because you didn't let heartbreak turn into hatred. Because you didn't let fear keep you from praying. Because even when you doubted yourself, you still held on to me. And now I will honor your fight. I will lift you up. I will fill every dry place in your life. And I will give you peace that no storm can take away. This isn't just about you. There are lives connected to your obedience. There are people who will find healing because you refuse to give up. There are souls tied to your yes. That's why the enemy tried to wear you down. He knew that if you stayed standing, others would rise too. You're not weak. You're dangerous to darkness. Because you know how to weep and still worship. You know how to bleed and still believe. You know how to lose and still lift your hands. That is strength. That is faith. And I am pleased with you. I know you don't feel worthy. But I don't operate by feelings, I operate by truth. And the truth is, you are mine. You are covered by the blood of Jesus. You are seated in heavenly places. You are more than a conqueror. You are not what you've done, you are what I've declared. And I have declared you righteous. I have called you holy. I have chosen you, appointed you, and sealed you. There is no condemnation in my love. There is no fear in my embrace. You don't have to earn it, you just have to receive it. That's grace. And my grace is sufficient for you. I don't want just your Sundays. I want your surrender. I don't want just your performance. I want your presence. Let me into the places you've kept hidden. Let me into the parts you're ashamed of. I already know them, and I'm not leaving. I'm not afraid of your brokenness. Let me turn it into beauty. Let me rewrite the story. Let me show you what I can do with a heart that says, yes. Because, child, the greatest days of your life have not passed. They are ahead. They are near. They are unfolding even now. Comment 333 if you declare your faith for what's next. You have no idea how close you are. The enemy tried to break you at the finish line, but he's too late. You're already crossing into a new season. A new level of favor. A new depth of peace. A new clarity of purpose. And you won't go alone. I will go before you. I will go behind you. I will surround you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. And every tongue that rises against you shall be silenced. Not because you're loud, but because I fight for you. Don't shrink. Don't second guess. Don't apologize for the blessing. Walk boldly. Speak truthfully. Love deeply. Live freely. You are anointed. You are protected. You are rising. You are not who the world said you were. You are who I say you are. And I say you are strong. I say you are called. I say you are set apart. You have no idea how many attacks I've already stopped for your sake. You don't see the invisible battles I've already won around you. What hit you was only a fraction of what the enemy planned. But I've blocked what you never even saw. You wonder why I didn't stop certain things. But child, even in what I allowed, I placed limits. Even in your hardest moments, I put a hedge around your soul. You thought it would take you out, but I used it to take you higher. What was meant to bury you became the ground for your roots to go deeper. That's why you're still standing. Comment Amen if you still believe my hand has been on your life. This storm didn't come to drown you. It came to reveal how unsinkable you are in me. The tragedy the enemy designed for you will backfire and birth a testimony. Every tear you cried is water for the harvest I'm about to release. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch, and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You don't have to run anymore. You don't have to chase the things that are meant to chase you. My goodness will follow you. My favor will surround you. My peace will go before you. The door that I'm opening now will not require you to compromise to walk through it. I've seen you turn away from shortcuts, and because of that, I am bringing a blessing that will not come with sorrow. I have always been more interested in your heart than your results. You thought I loved you more when you performed well. But I loved you just as fiercely when you failed. You thought I turned away when you got it wrong. But I was right there, grieving with you, holding your spirit, whispering that it's not the end. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are not stuck. This is not the finish line, it's the threshold. And as you step forward, I am closing doors that were never meant for you and unlocking gates that were waiting for your obedience. The keys are in your surrender. I'm not asking you to understand. I'm asking you to trust. Comment 1010 if you still trust me with your next chapter. Your obedience is about to open something bigger than you expected. You thought you were just surviving. But I've been setting you up for something greater. I didn't forget your dreams. I planted new ones in you while you were sleeping. And now, the awakening is beginning. Don't panic as I rearrange things. What looks like loss is often clearing. What feels like shaking is often alignment. What feels like delay is often protection. You prayed for me to lead you, and now I'm removing everything that would have kept you from your assignment. Yes, it hurts. But it's holy. You asked for healing, but healing often begins with exposure. I'm revealing what you buried, not to shame you, but to set you free. The enemy wants you silent, isolated, and numb. but I am bringing you back to life. Emotionally, spiritually, mentally. You are being made whole from the inside out. Don't be afraid of your weakness. Don't be ashamed of your wounds. I use the weak. I raise the wounded. I restore the broken. My power is made perfect in weakness. My presence fills the cracks. I don't need your strength. I need your honesty. That's where I move. You've tried to carry this alone for too long. That guilt, that regret, that private shame. Lay it down now. You don't have to keep performing. You don't have to keep hiding. I'm not surprised by any of it, and I still love you fully. Completely. Eternally. Comment 222 if you're done carrying what I already paid for. The cross wasn't partial, it was complete. Every sin, every shame, every failure. I saw it all and still chose to die for you. My love doesn't retreat when you mess up. It runs toward you. You are not too dirty for grace. Lift your head, child. I've clothed you in righteousness. Not because of what you've done, but because of what Jesus did. You are covered. You are clean. You are chosen. No voice of accusation has permission in my throne room. And if I, your God, have forgiven you, then who are you to keep punishing yourself? The time has come to rise. To shake off the grave clothes. To walk out of that tomb of doubt. Resurrection is not just for one day of the year, it's for you right now. That part of you that gave up, that stopped dreaming, that stopped believing, I'm breathing life into it again.